Photo de vélo, on prend du côté du pédalier.
De comment? Trop bien, Hugo. You just film for a second.
Yeah.
Good morning. It's time to try a new bike. Da 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 da. I'm not gonna buy it today. Kind of no matter what happens, just because I'm waiting for my refund to come back in. It's gonna take supposedly 2 weeks, which I won't be here when that happens. So I'll get it on the way back. Hopefully, if I like this one. I kind of want to try a few bikes, figure out how many I can actually try. You know, it's complicated. Even living in a big city like Paris, not all of them have stores here. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe I can try some while I'm in California, in Washington. We'll see. I don't know. Point is, we're gonna do a test ride today, which is kind of fun. I'm looking forward to trying something new. It'll be great. Full disclosure, Van Moof did reach out and offer to give me a bike again anyways. They apologized. They said they realized that the offer they give me was, yeah, pretty much insulting, and they wanted to make it up. They wanted to make amends. So credit to them, kudos to them. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. I think I'll take them up on it because, again, long term, I believe in the brand, in the mark, as we would say in French. I really think they're going somewhere. This is a massive bump in the road, but at the same time, I can't wait around for their bike to work. I need a bike that actually works, like long term, instead of, you know, not having a bike most of the time because it's broken. That would be good, ideal. Yeah, you get it. Anyways, back to the run, and then it's a very active day today. Thanks for the run. Oh, that's too bad. I was like, oh, where is she? Hi. I'll take a hug. Oh, she had a rough morning.
I forgot about all the bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Google Maps next. That should be enough caffeine. Oh, that's... There you go. Only mildly dangerous. I did spill a little bit on my bag. No! Also today, I told you that we're testing Cowboy, right? Are you excited for that?
Yeah.
You get to ride the bike too, for sure.
I'm excited.
Assuming that he can adjust the seat height. I'm assuming that he's going to ride it out here.
Oh, so he's bringing it to you?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, so they bring it to you, so you set the time and the location.
What is this brand?
Cowboy. They're like a French bike company.
French.
Yep.
Okay.
And hopefully they're great. All right, we got a lot done. You got a lot done.
Did I?
I feel like you made a lot of progress.
Speedy.
You are speedy. Worth every penny. So we're gonna get some lunch and then walk over to Trocadero. The idea is we'll just go make a little picnic out of it, have a shawarma lunch, and then ride a new bike, which I'm very excited to try. It's gonna be fun. I think we should try more than just one. Yum, yum, yummy. Yummy. Well-earned French fry. Oh, I forgot. Normally, they wrap this in aluminum foil. I usually punch a hole in the corner to let the steam out. Forgot. So they're a little bit less than perfect, but that's my fault. Get the reaction for your first.
This is when you do the me biting into the thing shot.
Yep, that's what we're going for. Ça passe?
Ça passe.
It smells good. Oh, it hits the spot. We saw our Cowboy rep. He's already here. He went to take some photos. That's nice that he's early. That's also a great start. Here he comes. Let's see if he rides it over here. I was like, I bet that's him. And it was. He's definitely, his coolness factor is definitely a selling point. Trop bien, Hugo. Salut. Ça va?
Ouais, ça
va bien.
Hop, et voilà. Ça...
Well, you know, you got this. And away she goes. We'll see what Jess's experience with it is like. I liked it. It's different. It's definitely different. So the ways in which it's different are numerous. It's definitely physically lighter. Feels more nimble. The chain is, there's no chain. It's like it's a belt, and there are no gears. There's no speeds. It's all in one go. So as you push into it, you get more assistance. It's good. It actually makes it more. It feels like you have to work for it a little bit more. What are my thoughts on it so far? Just immediately out of that. It handled the hill okay. I felt like I didn't get as much assistance at the beginning of the hill as I would have liked coming up. I wouldn't, also, since the style is different, you're riding a little bit more farther forward instead of sitting straight up. I want to get my balance before I commit to like filming while riding. But we'll see what Jess thinks. That was a quick tour.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
Nice. So what's the noise?
Which noise?
It's not a bad noise.
It might be the whirring of the motor.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Yeah, the electric motor whirs a little bit, and also the band makes a little bit of a different noise than you're going to be used to because it's not a chain.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine it's that. This brake has been used a lot, so it squeaks a little.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Anyways, any immediate, you want to take it for another spin?
Take a what?
Take a longer spin? You've got a minute.
Do you want me to?
If you want to.
I want to ride up a hill.
Do it.
Anything, it just...
Nope, you just go. There are no gears.
There's no like turbo thing.
No turbo boosts, no bells, no whistles.
Okay,
Just
I'll
ride.
be my own bell and whistle.
You be your own bell and whistle. There she goes. So that is kind of fun, the idea that actually you could customize it in the sense you could add your own bell. It is really comfortable. It rode really smoothly. It's got really thick tires. It felt really good. It is a very different riding experience as far as like the style. Instead of sitting a little bit more upright on the VanMoof, leaning forward on the Cowboy. Handlebars were a little bit tighter, which is nice. The brakes even were a little bit smaller as far as the handles, which is kind of a cool feeling. It just feels cool. There's something that feels like a level up on the urbanness of it in a way. Never really thought I'd like sitting that far forward on a bike before, which isn't extremely far forward, but you know, more forward than I'm used to. I like it. That was really fun. Gotta give it a try. Merci, Hugo. Did you find a hill?
I did.
How did it?
I turned the assistance off and on so you could tell the difference.
Yeah, I actually did not do that. I want to try that. How did it feel?
Yeah, well, you can totally feel the difference.
Oh, you did it on the hill?
Yeah, on the hill. I was like, turn this off and see what happens. Oh, no, I'll put that back on.
Oh, that's really good.
I mean, I don't know how to...
I'm going to start calling you Vanna.
What's that TV show?
Et donc ça vient avec un iPhone aussi, non? C'est,
Maintenant, on offre un iPhone avec... Et en fait, du coup, c'est super sécurisant parce que, en fait, pour l'enlever, il faut abaisser la bague et tourner.
So you liked it?
Oh, I need
You said the
to
seat,
ask.
you didn't like the seat quite as much.
Yeah, but I'm a girly girl with my cushy seat.
Okay, fair enough. I thought the seat was actually really comfortable. I needed it to be a little bit higher than he said it, but other than that.
I don't know why I said girly girl because, like,
Yeah.
I'm sure boys want a nice, comfortable seat.
Yeah, I
take that back.
Okay. I don't know why I let it slide, but you know, sorry. Hashtag feminism. I really liked, it's just such a different experience. The pedals were bigger, and the fact that you really have to, like he said, you have to jump on it with you're gonna go ride a bike, which is good.
Yeah.
So there's more exercise involved directly, which is good. But we were just talking about one of the things I liked about the VanMoof is that you don't arrive sweaty, which I still don't think you will with this. Because when I turned the assist off, you notice the difference.
You notice
really notice the difference. So I think it's all in all a really nice bike. And he was talking about how they've got I think it's Cowboys.tools, where you can go and you can personalize it, so you could get a better seat to your liking. You can even change the posture a little bit if you wanted, and then you can accessorize it however you feel. So that's very tempting. It's very tempting. I really enjoyed that. We got to test ride more bikes.
It definitely felt more bikey than electric bikey.
Yeah, for sure.
So you just have to decide if you like that.
Yeah, it definitely felt. It felt much more like you're riding a real bike. It was cool. I like that. I enjoyed that a lot. Okay, thank you, Hugo, if you ever see this, for taking us for a test ride. That was awesome. Thanks, Jess, for also taking a test ride. Thumbs up, approved. That one is a good one. That was a really good one. No, I felt the exact same way. Just say that again.
I felt like I had to turn the assistance off to know that I was on an electric bike.
Yeah.
Because I could feel the assistance. I could tell it was helping me, but it wasn't until I turned it off that I realized I was on an electric bike.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, me too.
I'm trying to decide if I like that or not.
I don't, yeah, me neither, because I was like, at one point I was like, oh, it feels like I'm not having to work as hard as I should for this. I was like, maybe, I wonder if I can add more resistance. So I started thinking about it in terms of like a real bike, a regular bike. And then, yeah, as soon as I tried turning off the assistance, I was like, oh wow, I see exactly how much this is helping me.
And I didn't try your VanMoof, but other electric bikes I've been on, you can adjust the assistance a little bit, a lot, and you can't do that here, which I think is fine. Like when I pushed it a little bit harder to go a bit faster, I could feel it kick in a bit more. And I definitely went as fast as I wanted to go. But I don't know if I want the control to be like a bit more, a bit more, a bit more.
That's what I was asking about too. I was hoping that you could actually refine, because with the VanMoof you can refine how much, like how early and how much assistance it gives you. And you can't do this with this. It's kind of one size fits all on that front. But it did feel really good to ride. And that might that warmed me up to the idea of riding in that more of that road bike style, like leaning forward.
You would 100% get used to it.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, it's just, you're riding a normal bike, but you get a little boost.
I liked it a lot. So not only did they come here to do the test ride, which was really cool. Jess ride is another great point. That's why you gotta have Jess around, because she's so observant and remembers everything. Is that they simplified everything to keep it from breaking down. So that's why you have the belt instead of the chain. That's why you have no speeds, like no gears to break up. There's less maintenance. They kept the app really simple. They kept the controls really simple. So if you don't mind them having made decisions for you and streamlining the whole thing, then it ends up being like potentially a very reliable system. And that is actually that's really nice. I forgot to mention the pneumatic brakes, but you saw them. That's all that matters.
They work.
They work. I stopped when I needed to. And there you have it. That was fun. I really enjoyed that a lot. Thanks. Before I get too far down that road, thanks to Debbie Merced. Is it Merced or Merced? You've been around for so long. You've been such a lovely part of my Patreon community, and I never feel confident in how I say your last name. I'm just going to confess that right now. I think you're aware of it. But thank you so much for being my Patreon producer today, for sending us to have a wonderful test ride with Cowboy. That was great. And yeah, thanks to all my patrons, of course, for being here. And a reminder that we're giving away some license plates at the end of the month. So maybe jump into that before the end of the month if you want a chance to grab a license plate and maybe get your name dropped next month. You never know. It's really funny because I always wanted to do an in-depth, like a deep dive into the VanMoof, do a full review. And I just never had it long enough, obviously the first few tries, to do one. And I would like to. I'd like to do whatever bike I end up getting. Of course, after I've ridden it for a while, I'll do a deep one. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know below if you enjoyed a little bit extra bike footage here today. But it's a little bit too bad. But also, like, I'll look for it. Maybe next time, if they do end up sending me a bike, anyways, then perhaps I'll have a chance to give it another try down the line. But it's been fun. I want to do more test rides. Anywho, yeah, I'll leave that here for tonight. It's been just a great day. We got a lot of work done, like I said. I have a lot more waiting for me here as well, but I was just sat down to throw this together before I have some dinner, something. I don't even know what's going on anymore. And I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for yet more Parisian delightfulness here as spring really rolls in. And maybe I'll get lucky and have a bike before you know it too. You never know. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow.